already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Costello, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I hate that shit.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Got it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Oh, yeah? Change that shit up, huh?
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line.
Double dog, that's the way. Check 99, check 99.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Off the play fake. Costello.
Fuck.
Got a man over the middle,
Good
and it's
shit.
complete.
I bid on that shit hard.
Touchdown, LA.
I bid on that
Big
shit hard.
play there.
I ain't gonna lie.
59 yards. And they are able to
I
strike
bid on that
first
shit. That
here
shit
on
was
their
even the
opening
fucking
drive.
computer. Yeah. I bid on that shit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
All right.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This shit got a little lag in it though.
Cut. 36.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
They tried a quick hitter
I'm back this
inside,
way.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm trying to collect.
Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
He's coming. 6'6", bullet high.
I was
He's
giving
going
one
to
this
lose
way, man.
yardage here.
Fuck.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out,
Nice.
and finish it off.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. Room here to
This nigga ran right back. It is a fucking crazy ass lag in this shit.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. And even 50 yards on the ground.
Got this little bullshit fucking line, huh? Okay. Counter that shit. That's right.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
64. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill. Let go.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
80 weapons. Slam. Leo. Big grip.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, stand up.
Check. Press down. Set.
X3. 218. Chop.
Check 59. Mike is
Hey. High 7. Score. Ready.
From the gun, Costello. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Benjamin's got it. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Check 50. I'm here all day.
Go.
Tighten up.
Hey, lock it.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Squeeze. Protein spill.
Check 13.
5.
Operating from the gun. Costello.
Damn.
He's
I don't
got
think
his
go right
man.
by
It's
him,
caught.
man.
Touchdown, Chargers. Paris Campbell, 33 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Oh, they have to come back.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Okay.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They get just 2 out of it there in 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate
all
experienced
alone, he did some
quarterbacks because
bullshit.
no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Keep it up. 52's the mark, boys. 52.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Zoo.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the gun, it's Allen. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on. You got niggas, 3 niggas said surround this dude, man. 3 fucking niggas, I don't get it.
Take the sack instead of the penalty.
And he still can't get a fucking ball. Come on, man.
But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Back to throw. Costello. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Costello. He's going to loft one deep left side. He's got a man complete. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
He's working shit out.
Paris Campbell.
He's working shit out for the next time we hook up.
The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10.
All day, dog. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Fuck.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. On third down, here's Williams. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Fuck out of here,
and
man.
he didn't get there.
Gotta challenge it. Fuck it.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
Fuck out of here, man.
Let's go.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Costello looking for Campbell down. Oh, wide open. Complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, L.A. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
I'm in a little hole here. Right.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Let's go. Hey, Haywood.
Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Regular.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. 30 base. 61, matchbox lights.
Here I come. Here I come. He's checking.
Shoot.
And he's got some space here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Paris Campbell on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half.
Boy, I never thought I see the day you'd be doing that
Tucker
YouTube
now
stuff,
to kick
man.
it away following the touchdown.
I never thought you'd be doing the YouTube shit too.
And that'll carry over the back
I
line
never
of the
thought
end
it,
zone
bro.
for a touchback.
Yeah, that's that little bullshit. That play, man. Yeah, I know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? The offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Let's get it together, defense. Hey, exit.
Two's the Mike. Mike by two. Mike by two. Hey, 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 hey. Check 52's the Mike. 52's the Mike.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to float this one. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for Campbell down. It got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
General West. Hey, Alpha. Ready.
2nd and 2. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Yo, why? This nigga don't jump. I was right there.
No, it's incomplete.
Nigga don't even
The
jump.
secondary has been roasted in this 1st half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash.
Yes.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a...
And he's into the clear. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, as the 1st half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
That nigga slow as fuck, too.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check pass. Check it up. Mike 55, Mike 55. You're trash, you're trash.
55 is Mike, guys, 55.
Let's go, defense. Hey.
Get it.
Throwing again. Costello. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You got fucking 2 seconds left. Oh, brother.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, foxtrot.
Defense, let's go.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Hit it.
A final shot before break. Costello. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you. And
I
we
can't
welcome
give you
everyone
outside, man. I
back for
see that
quarter
shit.
number
I gotta fucking
3.
put pressure on y'all, man.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20
Niggas just run right by you.
at
Like,
the 22-yard
what are you even
line.
in the game for? They ain't gonna block. What are you even in the game for?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Win the rep, let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
132 fighter.
You're all mine, baby.
Half 10.
You're all mine.
SOS.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And it's caught by Herndon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
319.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking to
How's
complete
this
it to
nigga sliding
pass, and
down
he's
for
got him.
what?
A good pickup
He's
there.
sliding
8
down
yards
for,
on the
man.
first down completion.
It's crazy, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Tight dog.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks
52
moving.
to Mike, boys, 52.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Just bowling over tacklers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Defense on deck.
Bravo.
Mike back two.
Here we go.
Allen now on first down. It's caught. Smith. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Hey, tight.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be
Nigga
dropped
come
at
from
about
the outfield.
after only a yard.
Outfield to come get me.
Minimal gain
Come
there
on,
on the
bro.
8th play of the
You
drive.
fucking kidding me?
You know that old expression,
Outfield.
it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
There you go.
Take it on in for a
That's what I'm
Chiefs
talking about, baby. Get in the fucking end zone.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
I
Fucking
know
in
what
the
the
end zone.
scoreboard says here, but for all those who are playing fantasy football, their scoreboards are different. Points scored could benefit someone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down
Damn,
to 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
6-6, pull it back. Go.
Off play action. Costello
Oh, shit.
is going to let this one go deep.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted.
You can ass up, nigga. What the
By
fuck?
Jesse Bates. And the possession is
You
theirs
trying
at
to
their own
experiment, man. Play your
43-yard
fucking game,
line.
man. I'm be
That
experimenting
draws
on
the
new
first
shit.
interception he's thrown here in year
Uh-oh.
number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw
I
from them
know you
last
never
year
line up
when
with some
played by
bullshit
this
like
type
that,
of a
ever.
play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot.
And this is caught at
50-50,
the 20.
baby. Let's go.
A big pickup of 38.
Yeah, you been running lately?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Allen. Into heavy
shit.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked
He
up
just
by
hit right
Marcus
back.
Williams.
This nigga
And
didn't
a
even get
big
off the
turnover
line, bro.
there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
70.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Here we go, here we go.
5. Shoot.
On 1st and 10.
Oh,
Costello.
come
And
on,
the
he right
coverage
fucking
terrific
there.
As that's knocked down
Damn.
and incomplete. He was trying to find
What a
O.J.
finger.
Howard, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've
Fucking
got the
butterfinger
ball,
ass,
4
man.
yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
All day, baby, all day. X3, 218, chop. Yo, cheetah. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the
That
line of
bullshit
scrimmage.
penetration of that.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
59. No chance.
Deep grip.
To throw on 3rd down, Costello. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Costello. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, check. Mike 50.
Watch the screw.
Mike 50.
Back to throw. Costello. And this is
Fuck
going
outta
to
here.
wind up.
That nigga in the
incomplete.
head.
The coverage
That
there
nigga
too
in the
strong
head.
on the deep ball, and now
Hit
they
that
face
nigga
a
in the
3rd
head.
down.
Punk.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, fuck out of here, man.
Caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Paris Campbell, 31 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Allen. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, nigga.
A big play
Fuck
there
that
on the
going.
catch
Let's
and
go,
run.
nigga.
51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
The Chargers' 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams.
Throw his ass off.
And
Yeah,
down
yeah.
inside the 15, shy of the 10. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First on the travel.
First and 10 at the
Hey,
11-yard line.
high 7.
Here's Allen on first and 10.
Oh, this
And for a
nigga
third
stopped
time tonight,
him.
he's intercepted.
No.
Picked off down near the 5. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Fucking bullshit,
And this
bro.
is going to be a Charger touchdown.
He turned down the pass interference.
Tucker now for the extra point.
He's getting mauled. He's straight mauled. It's funny.
And it's no good.
Fucking mauled.
And this is the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I gotta take a timeout.
The
Fucking
Chiefs now
offensive
going to
line
use
is
the first
kicked.
of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be
Dumb
back
fuck.
after this.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go, go.
Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough.
Like
It
the
leaves him with a
fucking
4th
ball,
down
man.
now.
Oh, what?
To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, you gotta be
Escape,
fucking
and he
kidding me with
goes
this shit.
down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. And that makes him now
Yeah, they gotta
0
work.
for
We
3
gotta work
on
this game
4th
out,
down
bro. This is
attempts.
fucking
A lot of
crazy.
people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Protein spill.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, zoom.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check, 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 check.
Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Costello. Catch made here by
Yeah,
Campbell.
that's the wrong
And
nigga.
he's in for a Charger
Oh, this
touchdown.
nigga got like 6 touchdowns. man.
Paris Campbell, 33 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Wrong
To
nigga.
Brian Allen, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some
This nigga
stats.
True be riding my ass too, man.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they
might as well ran right into them. These niggas is catching up, coming off the bench catching these niggas, man.
Back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, seam six.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to float this one. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Watch the run.
And he's brought down right
Did he come
at
off
the
that block any
5-yard
faster?
line. Give him 2 on the
Fucking
play.
kidding me?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Crazy, bro.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
Kill!
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ready? 60 or.
Check, 59. They can't hang with us.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Operating from the gun, Costello, and he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Looking to throw. Costello. And he finds Howard.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Fuck out of here.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
All day, every day.
Okay, go.
On third down, Costello. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Why I'm going to stick their hands after them, intercept the ball.
As his guys continue to pour
The
it
guys
on.
jogging all over the field and shit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
72, Chiefs 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I got niggas with 94, 96 speed, and he's still not getting past these dudes. Like, what the fuck is that about? I got niggas with like 94 and 96 speed, and they still not getting past you niggas on offense. On offense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize
there he goes, left side. And
fucking fine,
revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
he'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college,
And
high
he ain't
school.
even the fastest
Not a
nigga.
heck of a
The
lot
nigga
of fun.
chasing
I
him
still
is the
remember
fastest
playing
dude.
and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, orbit.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go, Mike 50.
Ready?
On first down, Costello is going to float this over the middle. And this is caught
Get
inside
the fuck
the
out of here, man.
And he's
Get the
in
fuck
for a
out of here.
Charger touchdown.
Fuck out of here,
Paris
man.
Campbell, 45 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Got it.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game.
All right, man. I gotta work.
So we had action
Good
to the
work.
very end of this one. The score on the final
Happy
play that they
Thanksgiving, bro.
didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves,